Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is the Wonder Kid here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. A warm welcome to this video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about fear of entry slash fear of getting involved, or also known as fogey. So again, in today's video I'm going to be talking about why is it that you may be feeling that kind of fear or nervousness when a trade appears. Okay, again, like I said, it must fit your trade plan, but you will be getting those emotions whereby your brain or subconscious is telling you don't enter and is trying to keep you safe. So in this video, that is what we're going to talk about and why you actually or may be getting these feelings. Okay, so now I'm going to jump straight into it, and one of the biggest causes of fear of getting involved or fear of entry is because there hasn't been enough back testing for you to gain confidence in your set entry or your set trade plan. Okay, so say for example, you may understand that okay, you've learned a strategy and you see other people back testing it for a year, and you want to just back test it for 1 month because I don't know, because you don't want to do that other work. For example, you may not want to just put the work in to back test it a year or more if it's that scenario. And if you just back tested it in a month, you know you've taken a shortcut. So when it comes to taking a trade, you know that you're going to feel that fear and you end up doing that. So again, like I say, backtesting is very, very critical, and we all know this. Backtesting is the fundamental basis of understanding your strategy and understanding your edge. It helps you to see through historical data how your edge plays out over the large sample size when you record the data. So you could be getting fear of entry or fear of getting involved because you haven't backtested enough. So again, these are points that I'm going to be making in this video for you guys to actually consider. Well, you know, when you actually come to hit that trigger or place that trade, do you feel this fear? Do you feel these kind of emotions? So again, like I said, backtesting or lack of backtesting in particular is one of the biggest causes. We all understand, and I'm sure you guys can understand out there, that a lot of traders will come into the trading game, just learn a quick strategy that is, for example, a moving average crossover, something I mentioned just as a very basic strategy, and they'll just continue to trade it live without proving that it actually has an edge over a certain time frame, over a certain sample size. So again, like I said, make sure that backtesting is at your forefront and that you have backtested a trading strategy over many months, and you can see over some long period of time that it does prove to have an edge. Okay, so that's point number one. Not enough backtesting, guys. Like I say, make sure you are backtesting to help you mitigate that kind of feeling of fear of entry. Okay, now point number two is rustiness. Now this is kind of a point that I wanted to make, and it's something that I've understood and this is based on the fact that, okay, say for example, you have done a lot of backtesting and you've been trading your plan live, and let's say for example, you go away on a holiday for a week or 2 weeks, or you're away from the charts for a longer period of time. Now, when you come back, that feeling of fear of entry or fear of getting involved can actually be a lot larger. And the reason being is because you've been away, you haven't had that kind of consistency with the charts in terms of spending time with the charts, and therefore when you're coming back and you're looking to place your first trade again after a long period of time, you might get that nervousness feeling again, because like I said, again, you've been away for a long period of time. We all know trading is a skill. Okay, it's a skill that does need to be maintained. So again, it is very usual for you to feel this, okay, especially after being away for a set period of time. But one of the things I do recommend is that if you have been away for a long period of time and you've just come back, maybe it's not a great idea to trade the live markets in the first day. Maybe just watch the live markets and trade it demo, for example, in day one, just so that you pick it up after the first day or a couple of days and you're back up to speed with things. Okay, but again, like I say, rustiness after being away for a long period of time or a set period of time is definitely something in trading. We all know that you can spend, you know, days and days on end at the charts consistently. For example, if you're a day trader and then all of a sudden you may go on holiday for a week and come back and you may feel a bit rusty, depending on the complexity of your strategy. But like I said, rustiness, when it comes to you being away and coming back to the charts, it is definitely a thing and can definitely invoke that kind of fear of entry slash fear of getting involved. So like I said, that is one of the things you can do, is just have another warm up to practice that skill again for the first 2 days, and see if you can actually get back into the habit of seeing what you normally see before you went on holiday. But like I said, again, that is another root cause of fear of getting involved, which is rustiness from being away. Okay, being away from the charts and coming back and trying to trade it live again. Okay, it is definitely a thing. So now guys, point number three is when you're trading with new accounts or larger accounts. Okay, now this is another common problem as well, because again, you might have proved consistency and you might have now just landed a new FTMO or my Forex funds or whatever kind of account it is, and now because you've got a nice new live larger account, you might start to have that fear of getting involved. Now, one of the best ways to mitigate this kind of fear is to reduce the risk. And this is something like I highly recommend it when you land a funded account, is reduce the risk versus what you traded it on your personal account. Okay, I know a lot of individuals that trade a larger percentage or risk a larger percentage on their personal account versus their funded account. And the reason being is because your funded account has rules whereby if you actually go past a certain percentage loss, like a drawdown, then you may lose the account. Whereas in your personal account, that doesn't happen. So reduce the risk. And if you reduce it to a certain degree or to a certain percent, that will help you mitigate that feeling of fear of getting involved if you are missing trades. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Like I said in this video, you might be experiencing those kind of feelings, fear of getting involved / fear of entry, based on not enough back testing, number one, rustiness from being away from the charts for too long as number two, and number three, actually having a brand new live account that is a lot bigger and it is brand new. For example, it could be your very first live funded account. Okay, now these are three possible causes for you to actually have that feeling of fearing of getting involved, but it doesn't just have to come from this. The point of me making this video is to let you guys know that, hey, these are the possible root causes of these reasons, but also there are different ways to mitigate them. Like I said, reducing risk, making sure you warm up on a demo account if you've been away from the charts, and make sure you do your back testing, and that is very key. So like I said, guys, if you are experiencing fear of getting involved or fear of entry, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know how are you mitigating that feeling. What are you doing in your personal process to help you to reduce that feeling and become more and more confident in your trade plan once again. Okay, guys, for now, I hope you all have a fantastic trading week. Take care and peace.